Okay, good afternoon, everyone. This video is going to be on two questions. Um, okay, I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see me, but I'm Leo. Miley's inside sending an email to Josh's Frogs. So today's question is, since we're making food, is how come I don't feed the Mazuri LS dry? Okay, so we're gonna show you why. So here's a small container, right? You see the container? There's two different sizes. There's the small container. I'm gonna put it right here. I think that's a 12-ounce container, 25-ounce container. Okay, so I'm gonna leave that in there. So I'm gonna soak these first, and then I'll soak that one. This is more than 25, so this is 1.5 of this inside of each one of these. The test is on this one, okay? So keep an eye on it. So I'm just gonna get water. Water's just eyeball it, right? So you just eyeball the water. Okay. All right, here you go. I'm gonna move it over here. I don't know if you can see it. You see it there? Right there. Okay, so 25 ounces of dry food. Okay. There you go. Now we're gonna add water to it. Which water I need to put in here because I've never done this before. Okay. So we'll just let it sit for a minute. These need a little bit more water in them. Maybe not this one. But this is the one that has the 25 ounces. And just put a little bit of water. And this one's got a little bit of grass. I need to go get some Timothy hay pellets. Okay, here's the empty bowl. I'm gonna do the same thing as I did over here. Okay. I need a little bit of water. Yeah. Now we'll just leave it like that. Needs a little bit of water. This is the one we put the 25 ounces in. So the question from the viewers is why I don't feed it dry. Okay. This is the one with 25 ounces in it. So he's got some dry one in there. Okay. Needs a little bit more water. The grass. Okay. All right, so it needs a little bit more water, but we're gonna go ahead and check the sample. Okay, 25 ounce. Okay, let me put this down, pick up the ones that fell on the ground. Okay, so the question was why we don't feed it dry. Okay, so let me put this back over here. 25 ounces. That's because it needed a little bit more water. Okay, so we got 25 ounces, and I'm gonna say half, but I think it's a little bit over half. You see that? So that was 25 ounces of dry food. One of these of dry food. The reason is we feed it like this is because if you feed it dry, okay, if you feed this dry, I know you're supposed to feed it dry, but the way I see it is if I feed it dry to the tortoises, they're gonna eat until they're full, right? And then the first place they're gonna go to is water. They're gonna fill up with water, right? So what's gonna happen? If your tortoise ate one of these and he's full, his stomach is gonna turn into 25 and what is it? 25? That's 10, 25. 30, 20, 35, 30, 37 ounces. It turns into 37 ounces or a little more, right? So now you understand why we're not feeding it dry, because I believe that if you feed it dry, your tortoise's stomach is not going to be able to handle that once it goes to water. It's going to expand and it's going to have stomach problems or die, right? Of just normal complications. Why? Because, I mean, I'm not saying it is going to do it, but here is the proof. Okay, so you saw me, I had this here. Now I know that there's 1.5 in here of this, 1.5 of this. So in each one of these, and they still need water because they're dry. Some of them are still dry. That's the reason why we don't feed it dry. This is 1 week supply. So hopefully that answers your question. I mean, you can feed it dry. People have been feeding it dry forever. But if you're putting it out there for all your tortoises, but only 1 or 2 eat a lot, all the way they're full, and they go to water, it's going to expand their belly, and maybe they'll have issues, right? What's back here is just grass, the last of my Timothy hay. Okay, and the next question was on calcium. Again, one more time. Let me get it here because it's unprepared. What we're using is, one more time, as many times as you ask, I will answer your question. Repti calcium from ZoomEd. Okay, without D3, this is 48 ounces. Okay, now this came from Josh's Frogs. I think it was like $35 or $30. I don't remember. I have to check. But I had a viewer ask where I was getting it from, so I told him I got it from Josh's Frogs. Either sometimes I buy it directly from them or on eBay from Josh's Frogs. I send Marty inside to go send them an email because I didn't see it in their thing, but they usually have it because I'm always buying it from there. So one more time, Repti Calcium. And on my videos, you seen me put the thank you card, right? The thank you cards from Josh's Frogs. I mean, this one got ripped, right? So they send you a thank you card. I'll reach out and send them an email. They'll get back with you. Or there's a place in California that you can buy it off of from eBay if you buy eBay. But yeah, hopefully that answers your question. Why we don't feed dry. 25 ounces turn into over 32 ounces, 32.5 ounces or over, right? So there it is. You saw it here. never moved this one, but just to flip it in here. And it still needs water. So here you go. Hopefully that answers your questions. And ask questions. Thank you. And we'll show you. I mean, I left this here. The only time I moved this was to change it over so you can get the water. Thank you very much for following and asking questions. And I think maybe this weekend we're gonna do the $50. We're gonna do a $50 gift card or gift card from Josh's Frogs. Madi, like I said, she's inside sending an email, and that's also under. I posted it on my board back here. It's called Josh's Frogs for gift cards. But please ask your questions. Don't hesitate to ask. We're new to this. We only have 3 years, right? So we're learning. We're still learning. Yeah. So we're actually, in a week or two, we'll order another bucket of 2 more buckets of calcium from Josh's Frogs or somebody else. Maybe this other place in California. They have them for $35 also with free shipping. So maybe in the next giveaway, I'll give a bucket of calcium, since everybody seems to want to know where I get them from. So like and subscribe, and hopefully you give me a thumbs up. Hopefully to the viewers that has asked, I put the emails out on 2 of my videos or 3 of the videos, and some of these came through emails. Thank you very much for using our email, and I hope you can continue watching. Thank you very much. Have a good night. I'll show you right here. Right here where it says call Josh's Frogs for gift cards. See? And we're doing electrical videos. We have a little bit of mess here from the electrical videos. Here's the thing. Nothing has changed. Calcium buckets are over there. And food buckets are here. So I'll need to order some more food. This is the last bucket. Thank you very much for watching.